आपको सीधा तिरुनेलवेली लेकर चलते हैं जहां पर राहुल गांधी मौजूद हैं और लोगों को संबोधित कर रहे हैं। क्या कुछ कह रहे हैं सुनवाते हैं।
Is not being run by his mandate, but is being run by force, is being run undemocratically. And that is where this is going. And you can see this beginnings of this mass movement, you can see it. It's in the borders of Delhi when they passed the farm laws. So the stirrings are there. But as a political person, in my entire career before 2014, I had never imagined a situation where I will have no institutional support whatsoever. So I've given you a long answer because, frankly, even if we put in the right MLAs in place, it's not enough. Because the power is so high, strong and so heavy that even that MLA will not be able to sustain it. And then the question arises, what happens after we come to power? What happens? Because there is full penetration of all institutions.
Politicsல வந்தீனா மக்களுக்கு என்ன விதமான ஒரு நியாயம் கிடைக்கும்? அத என்னோட கேள்வி.
Question is about post-retirement sinecures for judges. They accept political appointments from the government after they retire.
Yeah. And we've seen examples of this, where judges take decisions that the government wants, and then they are given plum posts. Would you like to just translate that? Would you just like to translate it for her? Oh, okay. So, and we've seen examples of this. I think at a minimum, we should have a cooling off period of a certain amount of years where judges cannot be given these type of posts, at a minimum. Because otherwise the whole incentive structure is in question. If the judge is going to be given a plum post after 3 or 4 cases, it will influence how he takes those decisions. So I think at a minimum we should do that. What would you like?
I agree.
But would you like to add anything to what I said?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Next question is from S. Annadurai, Advocate Rani Pet.
Sir, your views on women reservation bill in parliament and assemblies.
My view is reflected in this room. I am having to look carefully. 1, 2, 3. I am having to look very carefully to find the ladies. And I think that in every institution in our country, we need to have more women. And we need to give them more space. So I'm fully for women's reservation. I would like to see more and more women in the judicial system. And of course, I'm for women's reservation in Parliament and Vidhan Sabha. But let me say, you need more than reservation. Indian men need to change the way they look at Indian women. And we can keep doing reservation. But unless Indian men start to view Indian women with the same lens that they view themselves, the real change is not going to happen. Do you agree with me? No? So I think it is also it's giving women positions, creating the atmosphere where women can get the positions, but it is also changing our attitude. And it's not only in the judicial system, it's across the country, in every space, because women With all due respect to my brothers here, women in India are treated very badly by men.
Okay, the next question is pertinent to all of us here about laws delays by Z. Rizwan Hussain.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
And we see that many cases are pending in the courts, millions of them. And litigants spend their entire lifetime running from pillar to post, expecting justice, sometimes 2 generations, 3 generations. So, in my opinion, there must be a process where justice can be given speedily. So, when you come to power, God willing,
I mean,
how do you plan to deal with this?
you probably understand the judicial system. All of you understand it better than I do. But as an outsider looking in, I think increasing the number of judges would be one thing that would be useful. Making sure that at the lower levels, our judicial process moves faster. That would be another thing we could do. What are the type of things that you would suggest?
Yeah, there should be some time limit for the cases and more judges like you said, and also appeal process. So there is lot of appeals. So this should be shortened so that people can get justice.
Yeah.
So this is what I think.
Why are there so many appeals?
I think that's an opportunity given. Appeals are because there is dissatisfaction on
Right.
the judgments.
So it just goes on, it drags the whole process on.
So there are a lot of loopholes that are exploited.
Right.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
तो तमिलनाडु में राहुल गांधी वकीलों के कार्यक्रम को संबोधित कर रहे थे, उनसे बात कर रहे थे, कई मुद्दों पर उन्होंने अपनी राय भी रखी है। देखिए, अब आगे बढ़ते हैं, 5 राज्यों की बात कर लेते हैं। 5 राज्यों में विधानसभा चुनावों की घोषणा हो चुकी है, लेकिन कांग्रेस के भीतर कलह अब दिन ब दिन बढ़ती जा रही है और बाहर दिखने भी लगी है। कांग्रेस के भीतर असंतुष्ट खेमा समझे जाने वाले नेताओं की इस समय जम्मू में एक अहम बैठक हो रही है। G23 आपको याद होगा, जिसकी अगुवाई गुलाम नबी आजाद, कपिल सिब्बल जैसे कांग्रेसी दिग्गज कर रहे हैं। तो उधर गुजरात में कांग्रेस का तेज तर्रार चेहरा माने जाने वाले हार्दिक पटेल की भी नाराजगी की खबरें आ रही हैं। यानी वरिष्ठ नेताओं से लेकर युवा नेता तक कांग्रेस आला कमान से नाराज दिख रहे हैं। हालात कांग्रेस आला कमान के नियंत्रण से बाहर दिख रहे हैं और इन सब के बीच राहुल गांधी का सारा फोकस फिलहाल दक्षिण भारत में ही दिखाई दे रहा है। राहुल आज तमिलनाडु में है और वहां रोड शो किया उन्होंने, और इस वक्त हम आपको दिखा रहे थे वकीलों के एक कार्यक्रम को वो संबोधित कर रहे हैं। दिलचस्प बात यह है कि पश्चिम बंगाल के चुनावी अभियान से राहुल गांधी ने दूरी बनाई हुई है और ये सबको चौंका रहा है।